So, in a world that's being reshaped by AI faster than we can blink, what does real leadership even look like anymore? Today, we're going to dive into a pretty bold vision for Muslim leadership in this new era. It's a blueprint, really, and it's called the House of Wisdom.
Okay, so right out of the gate, the author makes something crystal clear. This isn't just some interesting idea to kick around for fun. No, this is meant to be a declaration, a new direction. So, where exactly are we heading?
At its core, this whole thing is a call to change our focus. The message is pretty straightforward. Let's stop getting bogged down debating the past. It's time to start building the future. That's where the real work is.
And to really get why this pivot is so important, you got to understand the context here. The author has been in the trenches, deep in these high-level political and foreign policy debates, seeing firsthand how all the division just drains our energy. That experience is exactly what's fueling this call for something completely different.
And this right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the philosophy. Think about it. Real leadership, especially when it's just starting out, doesn't come from waiting for everyone to agree. That's a recipe for doing nothing. It comes from having a clear vision and the guts to chase after it, even if you're the only one who sees it at first.
So, what's the big problem this vision is trying to solve? Well, it's the very digital world we're all swimming in. The argument here is that our social media platforms aren't just neutral tools. They're actually engineered environments that are actively working against our ability to become strong leaders.
First off, these platforms are designed to mine our most precious resource, our attention. They're literally built to keep us scrolling, clicking, and reacting 24/7. And all that constant noise, that endless stream of stuff, it's not harmless. It actively chips away at our ability to concentrate, to do the kind of deep, focused thinking you need to solve real problems and actually lead.
And on top of that, the whole system is set up to reward us for just consuming things. Liking, sharing, dropping a quick comment. That's way easier than the hard work of creating and contributing something meaningful. We're being trained to be spectators, not builders.
And here's the kicker. This isn't some accident. The author argues that these platforms are literally designed to keep us in this state of perpetual distraction. To keep us, unfinished, never quite letting us become who we could be.
Okay, so why is this such a huge deal right now? Because being constantly distracted isn't just a personal problem anymore. It's a massive strategic failure, especially when you look at what's just around the corner, the age of AI.
You have to understand something really basic about AI. It doesn't care about slogans or how many likes you have. It's a tool that responds to and amplifies clear, structured thinking. It follows order and logic, not emotional noise.
So when you put it all together, the strategy becomes obvious, right? 1, AI needs structure. 2, our current online world is built on chaos. So 3, we have to build our own structured spaces. Why? So we can train leaders who can actually work with AI and guide it, instead of just being swept away by it. So what's the solution? What's the alternative to the chaos? The proposal is to build a modern house of wisdom, a digital space that's not designed to distract you, but to actually forge you into a leader. And this comparison just lays it all out so clearly. On one side, you've got the chaos and distraction of what we have now, and on the other, the vision for this house of wisdom, a place for real challenges, disciplined conversations, and actual growth. It's designed to be the perfect antidote.
Now, it is really important to get this straight. This isn't about getting misty-eyed over the historical House of Wisdom. The name is a nod to a great past, for sure, but the project itself is all about building practical, necessary infrastructure for the future.
So how would it even work? Well, instead of an endless, chaotic feed, this House of Wisdom would be organized into these dedicated circles of knowledge. Think of each one, Quran, politics, philosophy, like a different instrument in an orchestra. When you bring them all together, they create this incredible symphony of knowledge, all designed to shape a well-rounded leader.
I love this line. It's such a powerful idea, isn't it? You can't just coddle someone into becoming a leader in some safe little bubble. Leadership has to be tested. It needs challenges. It needs risks. It needs accountability. It's forged in an arena, not a classroom.
All right, so this all leads us to the final and maybe the most important part of this whole declaration. It's a direct call to action. It's about shifting our entire mindset from just being a passive observer to becoming an active builder. The author is also really clear about why this is a Muslim-first initiative. The logic is simple. We are responsible for our own future.
Waiting around for someone else to build the tools we need is just a bad strategy. No one else is obligated to do this for us.
And to prove this isn't just talk, the author's making a big personal move, stepping back from the world of public commentary to focus all that energy on actually building this thing. It's the ultimate example of walking the walk.
This quote really brings it all home. It's the central message of this whole vision. The era of just commenting from the sidelines, it's over. The future belongs to those who are willing to build. When you boil it all down, the ultimate goal is just one thing. It's ambitious, but it's simple. The time you spend online should actually produce leadership. It should be an investment in yourself. So, that leaves all of us with a pretty direct and maybe a little uncomfortable question to ask ourselves. Take a hard look at how you spend your time online. What is it producing? Is it building you into a leader, or is it just killing time? In the age of AI, that's a question we can't afford to ignore.